You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
Alright, man. Trey Dennis, what is hitting for?
Open the gates.
What's up,
Already
man?
loud. Jersey.
Oh, we at this event is the name is similar too.
Yeah, very similar. GOTC, we're GOTG. But shout out them, you know. I'm out here. I'm battle Mike P tomorrow. So you know, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good out here.
Yeah, that's pretty weird, but you're here. That's good.
Yeah.
So that means there's no animosity over it. So that's good.
Yeah, that's
I like
right.
that.
Yeah. So
What if
love.
I came out with a name and my name was Trey Dennis? Would
Hey.
you be mad at me?
Hey man, if
Be
you
my new
nice,
rap name.
if you nice and that's really your name, hey, I can't knock it, man.
Trey Dennis.
Honestly, I don't know how long they've been around. They could have been around just as long as us, for real, for real. So it's like, you know, I can't be too mad at the name. Now, if their name was like Gates of the Grass or something like that, I'll feel some type of way. Gates of the Farm or something. But nah, it's all love over here.
Good guys over here too,
Yeah,
man.
facts.
Let's just talk about the bullshit that's going on.
A lot of it, man. A lot
Hey,
of it.
first off, man, it was like this guy J2 was his name.
Yeah, J2.
What was the guy he battled?
Yachty.
Yachty. Somebody had to remind me that he was the guy that did the
Yeah.
the
that
gay bar
viral,
thing.
yeah.
and that shit went viral.
Yup.
And I was like, oh,
He's
shit.
Mr. Viral. He got like 3 or 4 different bars that went viral. So,
And then I said, oh shit, ARP has him on the card.
yup.
And then right after that, right after we heard that he was on that card, you
Drop this. Perfect timing, too.
Was it perfect timing?
Hey,
Was it-
people was already talking about J2 being on RBE, a gay rapper being on there for the first time, all of that. So he already did the battle with us. So it was just, we made sure we dropped that before his RBE battle so he can get all of that, you know, traction
It was
going
a
to the battle.
strategic move.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in that battle, now lately there's been a lot of talk about lines being crossed
Yeah.
in battle rap. And you know, a lot of fights are breaking out, shit like that.
Facts.
This was a line crosser too.
Yeah.
On both parts.
Yeah, on both parts.
On both parts.
Yeah.
First of all, what did you know about that going into it? Like
Going into the battle, I knew nothing. Nothing at all. It was just a regular battle to me, 2 dope artists. You know, we booked J2 before he battled Drugs. That had great feedback and everything, so we rock with J2. I've known Yachty for a while, so, you know, we just put a good matchup together. I didn't know anything about what they were going to say leading up to it, so.
right. What was your reaction when it happened? The first bomb was dropped.
All right, when Yachty's going, I ain't gonna lie, I felt uncomfortable the whole time. The whole entire battle, I just felt uncomfortable. I didn't know if they were gonna start swinging at any second or anything. Like, I'm just like, I was uncomfortable. Like that, I can't even put it any different. And then when J2 went, weirdly enough, I was a little less uncomfortable because he was doing the same shit. So it was like, they're really crossing the line, but hey, if they're both cool with it, they shake hands at the end, I can't do too much about it.
Right. Now, after the battle, did they shake hands and everything?
Yeah.
Was cool and
They were cool. Like, they showed love. Like, you know, they were talking on stage for a good couple of minutes. They were good, like 100%.
now, as a league owner, as a keeper of the gate, did you say to yourself, should I drop? Did you have a debate with yourself about dropping this battle?
Nope,
No.
not at all. Not at all. Like, the crowd loved the battle. The crowd they're reacting to everything. So it was a dope battle. I knew it was going to be a lot of controversy from dropping the battle, and that gave us more of a reason to drop it. You don't hide stuff like that. These guys worked hard on their material. They came out here, put on, entertained the crowd. Why are we going to hide that? So, nah, I didn't think about bought it.
Well, me as a fan of battle rap, I say to myself, and not that you drop the battle, it's your footage, you know, do what you want to do with it. But me, after I saw and heard, I was like, damn, Is this gonna give other motherfuckers the green light? Because it seems like these lines are being crossed and crossed and crossed and crossed. Do you think by dropping that battle, it might have opened up the gates, no pun intended, for people to say, let me get more disrespectful than that, because I'm gonna get a lot of views?
I think from the attention that the battle's getting, that's not what most people are thinking.
Okay.
I think this is showing people to not do it, if anything, because they're seeing all the feedback, and a lot of it's negative. Some people do like it, but a lot of it's negative, so I don't think this is going to encourage anybody to do this anymore.
Okay.
And I don't think it can get any worse than this, honestly.
We said that about a lot of things. So now the battle's out. How's it doing, view-wise?
It's doing good.
Doing good.
It's definitely doing good. I think it's Yachty's highest viewed battle. J2, he battled Drugs with us, so that already had hella views, but it's good for both of them.
Any phone calls, any feedback you're getting from people?
Of course. I mean, this is all everybody been talking to. Anybody I see since we dropped that battle, it's all they talk about. It dropped on World Star today.
I knew that was gonna happen.
So
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, everybody's talking about it.
Did they put the YouTube video on World Star? So are you gonna get the views off of that?
Of course not. Of course not. That's the only thing. I hate that.
Whoa. So
they put a clip up. They put a clip up, maybe of like 45 seconds or a minute. So, I mean, I know that's going to add to the traction, but for the most part, it's not going to help the views that much. But it's a whole nother type of exposure for them, because when I checked it earlier, it had 90,000 views. Sue Surf put it on his Instagram. It had 100,000. So, it speaks for itself. Everybody's talking about this.
All right. And hey, like I say, man, I love battle rap, and I love it when it gets disrespectful. It's just like that shit. I was like, God damn. But, again, we know the type of sport we're in. There are no rules. There's never been rules that were laid.
Exactly. So, there are no rules. So, my thing is, if both battlers were cool with it, because they did speak beforehand. They didn't say, oh, I'm going to talk about your dead aunt. I'm going to talk about your dead child. That's not how it went. They talked about it. He's like, J2, I know you're very disrespectful in your battles. I expect you to do the same for this battle. And he was like, okay, I'm going to be on the same shit. So that was the agreement they had. It wasn't in detail, but they had some type of agreement. So if they're cool with it and they have no issues, I don't know why everybody's so outraged about the situation. It's cool for you to disagree, but for you to be upset about the fact that they did the battle or anything, it's like, it really don't, there's really no reason for that if they're cool with it. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't stand for it if somebody did that to me in a battle, but I'm not them. And they were cool with it, so what else can you do?
Last question. Is ARP going to cut a check for helping promote his event now, because now everybody going to want to see J2 now?
Hey, he should have just put me on his card. We could have called it even. I was on the last one. I called wreck. So, we could have did that. But hey, shout out RBE, man. I'm glad I was able to add to the hype that J2 has behind him, because honestly, aside from his viral battles, his drugs battle did help with him getting on RBE, and the same for his opponent, Yoshi. Her Gates of the Garden battle helped her get on RBE too. So, I'm glad that I can already add that, because I'm for the people. So I knew this was going to help J2 stop. It's going to make him more popular. People already don't like him because he's gay, but that boy can rap. He can really rap. So this is just going to make more people pay attention to him.
Okay, man. Thank you very much.
Hey, man. I just talked to Swave 7 too, by the way. A lot of people was talking about our little back and forth. Me and Swave is good, though,
Swave is a very opinionated guy.
Yeah.
And you can find Swave at Restore Order Podcast on 15 Minutes of Fame Radio every Monday.
Shameless plug.
8 to 10.
Uh-huh.
Well, Swave be talking
he wasn't feeling it. He wasn't feeling it at all, but, I had to give him more of the details of what happened, and he understands, so Yeah, man. Look for that battle. J2 versus Yachty. It's on Gate to the Garden. You don't want to miss it, man. Even if you don't like it, you want to see the battle.
People want to see it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because even when I heard about it, I had to see
You
it.
had to see it.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, would you have watched that battle?
No, probably not.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So, can't knock them for doing it.
But one thing I can say is you have a lot of dope shit coming out of Gate to the Garden. So I
Appreciate
won't take that away from you. So it's a possibility I might have watched
But
it.
this is what made you watch.
That's a fact.
So,
That's a fact.
yeah. So we still working, man. I hope y'all watch that battle. It's a crazy one. If y'all don't dislike it too much. The dislikes is kind of crazy on that shit. But hey, as long as y'all watch it, we good, man. Gate to the Garden shit.
What is hitting for?
Wow. Jersey.
See, I hit that with you, right?
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.